You can like hear my chair creak like before I actually can say the words because I have the creakiest chair. How y'all doing? Mike made it first, but as we know, it's the worst. How are things, y'all? Music's a little loud. Folks, I am at Pulsefire. Hey. Melon Boy. We got the whole crew in here. Fam, I am destroyed from playing beach volleyball today. I am getting too old for this type of shenanigans. Yeah, we met up with some friends and did played some beach volleyball, and I was done after game 3. we played like 8 games, and yeah, my legs hurt, and my arms are not okay either. But that's how it be. How are you guys doing? What's good? I'm gonna do another iPad series today. I'll eventually get back into like doing some Affinity stuff, but I'm just gonna, I think, do one more like kind of painting thing. I want to do something kind of different. Use some different tools that we didn't really utilize last time, and maybe even try to go for a different look, like less painterly, more or something else. And then yeah, like I said, maybe get back to doing some vector stuff because it's been a while. I mean, I was doing the vector stuff, and then I did some of the Affinity photo, like digital painting stuff, and then I started on the iPad stuff. I haven't done like a vector thing in a really long time, I realized. So I want to get back into that. But maybe we'll do that next week or week after. I haven't really cracked it yet, but the beach volleyball aches in Top Gun. Is this a reference to the movie Top Gun, or is this like a comma, like top, comma, gun? I don't know, man. Vector. Yeah. No, I think get back into the vector stuff would be really good. I haven't done it in a long time. It's been a hot minute. And I mean, I've been working on a few other projects on the side that have some vector stuff in them. Does it matter to y'all, like what medium I'm using? Like, is it just fun to see what happens, or is it like a certain thing? I don't know. This is an informal questionnaire. Oh man. Top is in Tom Cruise's gun. Could just say the film. That would be so much easier. Man, this weekend has been packed out. It's been a good weekend. But I feel like I've had something going on like every day, and every minute. And so it's just been like a really busy one. So I'm simultaneously like coming out on the tail end here, like feeling good, but also just wiped out, man, you know? So I don't know. If I fall asleep on stream, you guys gotta clip it. Yeah, so I've been charging my iPad. because I forgot to. It's like a 70%. Should be fine. There's good and bad busy. Yeah. This is mostly good busy. I mean, we met with lots of good people and good friends. But it's also one of those things where even if it's good things you're doing, you kind of want to pump the brakes sometimes. You know, take a break, do something else for a bit. But it's been a good weekend. You're here for the ear candy. Sorry, man. It's whatever the lo-fi hip-hop beats to study and relax to is gonna give to us, man. That's what we rely on. The lo-fi hip-hop gods beats to study and relax to giveth and taketh. So we'll see. I've got a few other projects that I'm starting on the side that I'll be really happy to share with y'all, hopefully soon-ish. Got like a video project I'm going to be shooting in the next few weeks for a software project I work on. So it's like a completely different thing that I don't think you guys have seen that kind of work from me. And so I don't know. I'm excited to show it off. It'll be fun. But that's a bit later. Don't need to get super hyped up on that yet. But it'll be cool to show it whenever it's ready. Anything exciting happening in y'all's corner of the world? Let's start pairing this here iPad. I think I gotta restart the air server. Yeah, I've been doing like some screen mirroring. Just completely lost. Hey, Green, what's going on? I'm beat. I'm wiped out, but I'm good. Just been a long, busy weekend, and I nearly. Sorry about that. That's the tool saying now you can connect. Great, bud. Thanks. But I hope you're doing well. Hope all y'all are doing well, and I'm so excited to be chilling with y'all. So I got a piece. Let me just skedaddle here so you can see what I'm seeing. There it is. This is a couple projects. We drew this last week. This was a fun piece. This was a cool one. Hadn't drawn anything quite like that in a long time. I keep forgetting that I need to solve this microphone problem of like where I'm gonna put this bad boy, because it's hard to like draw and have it here. Yeah, this one's cool. Still don't know how to draw horses, but it's probably the best horse I've ever drawn, so we're getting closer. It's getting better. Putting on my handy dandy drawing glove. Oh boy. Okay, so let's take a look here. So this is not what we're drawing. We drew on this already. So the thing I wanted to do today is I was kind of thinking about, like, I've been sketching on this off and on over this weekend. It's kind of this idea I have in my head. I thought it could be kind of cool to try to do like a night scene. I don't know if I can pull it off. I've never tried this before. But it could be kind of neat, right? So what do you guys think of that? We can also start something entirely fresh, but I think I haven't really done a lot here, and I think it could be kind of cool to see. Basically, I just set up a perspective grid, 2-point perspective, and then started sketching in like a few elements of some buildings, like just something I was thinking about. And I think it could be kind of cool. We can also do something else. I just want to I want to do something kind of at night, and I want to try to like capture like some of this like blurry nighttime fog. And I don't know if I have the skill set to do it, but we're gonna try and see if I can do it. I've been working with this like little brush here. I think it's kind of cool. So let's see here. Where's everything at? Let me just make sure my canvas is on point. I think it's fine. Cropped it to nothing. Alright, let's just dive in. So, what I was doing a moment ago was kind of just drawing these lines here. I think maybe if we just turn this off, this might help us see, because it's just so dark. If we make it a little bit lighter, I think that might help us out while we do some of the line work. Because we have a few elements here. We probably just want to start erasing a little bit here. Just cleaning that up. And so what I'll do is, will there or will there not be a horse? I mean, we could do like an Old Town Road kind of thing, you know, and put a horse on the scene, but I mean, shouldn't we take a break from horses, man? Dude, people don't even like horses. They don't even like them. All right, what have I got here? This is this our palette? This is our palette. Here we go. Ever since I learned to do that, we can just pop that boy out. Love it. Love it. Okay, so what do we think here? Like maybe because we have these like kind of smaller buildings here that we'll put on the side. Like maybe we'll put like that brush is big. I need the assisted drawing because I am. Oops. Made that the wrong color. Do I not have my other points perspective? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're not gonna put a horse on this one, but we might put like a vehicle of sorts if I could fit it. It could be kind of fun. All right, let's turn this brush down. How big is this? This brush is kind of weird in that I feel like I need to really scribble with it to get any kind of solid line. It's kind of strange. You got to really hammer it, and I don't know why. So we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it with how we actually make that look good. I might end up redrawing all the lines after the fact, and we'll just kind of treat this as the sketch that we'll just do in the beginning. I don't know. Let's see. Let's maybe put like a bigger building over here. Maybe it goes back that way. And then we'll just... It's probably super disorienting for y'all to watch. Big old box. I was watching like a YouTube video of like somebody like drawing in Procreate. So like it was some video about like how to like improve your brush quality or something, and that was pretty cool. But he started like doing all these like really cool. I cannot draw this line. We gotta go in, folks. He started doing this really cool kind of thing. I don't know how he did it. I'm gonna try to reproduce it. Where like he started like drawing a circle, and then oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he just tapped on it, and then it became a full circle. Isn't that cool? Thought that was dope. That's such a cool thing. I gotta turn my drawing guide again. The drawing guide is one of my favorite features in Procreate. You can really get like a functional sketch like going super quickly. It doesn't require a lot of like detail to really get it up and running, and I think that's such a cool thing. You can just really get something hammered out. You don't have to really think about it. I think that's just great. All right, this is cool. This is like a decent start, I think. We can start like kind of painting on some things and then adding some detail. Like let's add some layers of color now. just to kind of understand where everything is. So I made that color like that. That like kind of brown. But I actually might go with something slightly brighter. Maybe that's a little closer. I just want something I think that's going to be dark enough. It feels like night, but light enough that we can actually draw in some layers of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Could also be fun to like put some people in this if we can really pull off the rainy thing. Let's see what we can pull off. I'm just gonna try a few. Maybe this is like the color we use, and we just use this black color here, and then we start drawing in, like start painting in some of the layers on top of that. Let's just try that. Green, dude, thank you for the host. I appreciate you. So let's think about light, and let's think about like where light's coming from. So I think we were just like, I'm just gonna use this as like an example. I think we're gonna have like some, like maybe some, I'm gonna delete everything on this layer in a bit, but I think we're gonna have some, this is just an example to like highlight some light. I think we're gonna have like some neon lights maybe over here, like maybe something like hanging off the side. I think we'll probably have like maybe like the street light, and it'll be like projecting like some light down. I think this like store will probably have like some light coming out of its like front entrance area, so that'll be like spilling into the street. Maybe we put like another street light over here, and so that also has like some light that's coming down. You know, I'm gonna be deleting all these markings. This is just like so we can kind of map out color and light. And so like maybe this one also has like this red sign here, like maybe on both sides, and that mixes them together. I really love these like blues and reds. And then I'm thinking like so I'm trying to figure out like on the buildings like what we'll have. So I'm thinking maybe over here we'll like use some of these green shades to like get the colors. And we'll use like that color like over here, and then like maybe this darker color on this side. And we can mix and match some of these greens if they're actually closer. Like these will be closer to light sources, so we can use those. Those are really similar colors. Okay, I like that. And then I want to use some of these tans and this palette to be like some markings on the street. You know, because they have like some really brightness to them. We can also use these as like markings onto things. Okay, so I know this is like a bunch of scribbles. It's gonna make sense here in a little bit. We're just gonna turn that off. That'll just be a layer we'll just keep there for just purposes that will maybe make sense later. And then we'll maybe do some stuff with like maybe something foggy, or maybe some more buildings like even higher in the distance, like because we're at this like street level. But let's get there later. Let's start on the building shading project and fill in like the street a little bit, and let's go ahead and do that part. So I think this is the color of our street. We're gonna make this kind of big, and that is this color, right? That one. Cool. We're just gonna fill this in all around here, and we'll start painting all these parts, giving it a sense of distinction. We can clean this up here in a little bit. Kind of like this brush. I don't know, like it's got some weirdness to it. It's how it works. I don't fully understand it, but I just like the way it looks, you know? I'm gonna definitely need to clean this up. That's okay. And Kind of got to make up some of the lines over here because I didn't really do them very cleanly. So this is zoom in here. Let's make this kind of tiny. We're just gonna paint underneath this stroke. Just give it that look we want. I don't know yet how we're gonna do the rainy look I want to do. That's gonna be a challenge in itself. My eraser's too big. I like this tune. This is nice. Reminds me of something. Hey, Audrey. What's good? What is good? I gotta turn this sideways. I'm sorry, y'all, if it's really disorienting, but I just don't have a lot of room with the microphone here, and so I can't really position my arm very well. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry. Okay, we got a horizon line over here. We gotta draw onto. I'm just gonna draw all this here. Just gonna paint all this, and then we'll fill in the rest here a little bit. How are things, Audrey? We're just filling in a color. It's kind of what I like though, like when we do some of this line drawing stuff. It kind of feels like an adult coloring book in a way. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit here. Here we go. Hey Omero, how you doing, man? I am doing well. I'm a little beat, like I said, but that's really nothing that bad. How you doing, dude? Good having the qualities required for a particular role. What'd that mean? All right, we've covered the street. We can now continue the next part. Yeah, to catch everyone up that's maybe coming in around now, we're gonna be doing this like kind of street night city kind of thing, where maybe where it's raining and we try to get some cool lighting going on, and so I'm just kind of filling out some of these like buildings, and I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can pull it off. So we got kind of the sketch here. I might end up actually doing like a line drawing thing on top. I asked what's good. That old chestnut. Anyway, so we got a lot of layers and stuff going on, but it's gonna be fun. What does this color look like as a street? I think it could be kind of cool. I want it to be even kind of I don't know, it could be even a little whimsical with it. Is it too bright? That's the color we're using as the ground. That's really bright. I mean, overall it is going to be bright. We'll have to see how it works. Maybe we just use this brown. That's the sidewalk. Wish I had like another kind of color for that, but I guess we'll just highlight onto it. Could also use that. How do those colors work together? Should we work decently? Maybe we just do that. today's your first day back at work, Amaro. That's fantastic. How do you feel about that? Is that how is that going for you? Let's maybe use something like this. Audrey, I'm gonna be drawing this like night scene thing. On this like street corner, we're gonna have lights coming down, and it's gonna be maybe like if I can do like some rain or something like that. I don't know. I haven't done like a city thing in a while. We've been doing like so much nature stuff lately on the drawings, and I mean I love the nature stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to just do something like more like some city streets kind of thing. And I said it early on in the stream when I was just kind of warming up, talking to folks, and that I really I haven't forgotten about like doing some vector art stuff. Like I've just had like a lot of fun doing some painting lately, and like kind of scratching and scratching the itch and learning that skill a little bit more. Because I definitely have a long way to go before I feel like I'm like an adept like painter or artist. But I'm gonna do like some more vector stuff soon, because it's been a long time since I did any of that. So it should be fun. A night in the woods. Ooh. Yeah, I mean this is gonna be like a street, but hopefully I can make it like a. I'd love to try to get it like looking a little foggy or something like that. So yeah, nightlight's very hard. It's really tricky to pull off. But we're gonna have a lot of like lights and stuff going on, so hopefully it just looks a little moody. I got some lines to clean up here, you can see. That's okay. You can always come back and do that. Is there talk of an isometric city? You know, I was thinking about that today, because I haven't done one in such a long time. In fact, I haven't done one at all in 2021. So, it's a great question. I don't have one planned right now, but it could be fun. On the brush, no, the brush just kind of has like this like kind of scratchy look to it. So, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, but it's kind of nice. So I'm just kind of rolling with it. It's a weird brush, not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna be probably switching to some other brushes after we get the base thing down to like to be able to get some gradients and colors working. Like I'll probably have to use the airbrush. It's the only way I know how to do it, but might be all right. Yeah, like in all this like light and going around corners, like we'll put a layer on top. It won't be so uniform, but I want to get a first kind of pass down of like paint onto the piece, so that we can see where stuff is, kind of like defines our materials in a way. And then after that we can always make it more complicated, more interesting. Well, if we did like another isometric city thing, which could be fun, I would really be interested in doing it as like a theme. Well, so that could be like an interesting like a poll or project or community goal. Like maybe we can pick a theme that's really interesting. That would help me as well, and like kind of feeling motivated. Sometimes like when I'm working on the isometric pieces, I depend so much on like the creativity and insanity of whoever's in the channel at the time, because I can't always be coming up with weird stuff. It's too much. But if there's a theme, I think it could help me. But yeah, an isometric thing. Yeah, we haven't done that in a long time. If the work goes to me, I think I'll be streaming and YouTube channel. Dude, that's amazing. What kind of stuff will you be? Will it be like your regular art stuff? I'd be really excited to see that. I would love to see you like actually create something. You just have like so much energy in your strokes and like your brush set. Like I don't know, like whenever I see like the stuff you've made, I just like always walk away like, man, there's something that feels there. All right, we're almost done painting this part. And we'll do the next part. Oops. I went outside the edges. Okay, so let's do, for the front part, that'll be slightly darker. So that will work. Code do we have right now? We have that one. Let's do this one. Wait, no, that's the same code. It's really that one? So we need darker than that. We'll need to go to that one. Yeah, there we go. Cool, I'll just do the outside over here. These things are, like, I'm really zoomed in. Like, this is pretty far away, this part here, so I'm not letting it. T-shirt designs and print. That's really cool. So you'll be like YouTube videos about like your process? Like the creation of it? And it is cathartic too, just like color. Something nice about it. Just kind of turn off your brain a little bit and just kind of fill in the shapes. Something nice about that. It looks flooded. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna look weird as we like add just like the colors, just to kind of define our materials. It's gonna look weird before it looks correct, and then we'll add all the other parts into it. It's more about like how the different pieces of the puzzle kind of fit together, and we'll be painting on top of each thing to give it shading. And I'm hoping it'll look then like a rainy day. We can put some cool like characters in it, maybe using an umbrella or something. When I'm zoomed in like this, it looks like pixel art. It's kind of cool. I like that. I haven't done pixel art in a long time. That's a throwback. It's gonna be fun. The last I did was this like animation kind of thing. I don't know if y'all remember it. It was like an animation of like a city with like a port. Yeah, it's Venice, the one on water. Make a video about the process. Oh, cool. So it's gonna be like a full like graphic design, like kind of like, tutorial process. That's really cool, dude. I like that. I like that concept. It feels fresh. All right. It's a squeaky chair. Listen to existence. So I think what I'll do is I'll make this one kind of like a. Is it big enough? I'll use like this brown here. Do I like this brown? I don't know if I like this brown here. I think I might put this brown over there. So we're gonna undo that the hard way. Maybe let's do like this building. So I'm gonna do like this big part here. And then we'll do all the line work here in a sec. And we're also gonna put like a lot of detail on these buildings. Like we're starting with these basic colors and just like these bricks. But we'll like put in like shop windows and like air conditioning units and gutters and you know, like all the other parts that are gonna make it look like it's a building in the city. I wonder though, like that probably isn't gonna work, is it? Nope. Yeah. So this brush is not like airtight, and so like when you put in a color, it just like goes. It just goes. Gutters are exciting. Gutters are cool. Gutters make the world go round. I'm liking this tune. It was a nice tune. But yeah, there's so many cool things I'm learning about this tool and this program. There's like endless tutorials and things online, and I'm learning so much. So I'm hoping one day to be as quick in it as I am like something like Affinity. I'm also trying not to like make this look a little too clean. I kind of like that it's a little messy, like I like this part down here, like that whole thing. I like that that's just like a little grungy. Kind of gives it like a comic book kind of look. So what I'm saying is I'm making this up as I'm going, and whatever looks nice, I'm like, yeah, let's do more of that. And when it looks bad, I'm hoping y'all don't make fun of me for it. Like the horses. I think Mike heard there won't be a horse and he just bailed. That was the last thing he said. Like, forget this. Catch up in chat as soon as I finish coloring this bit here. Oops. You got a Greg Gunn illustration course, early release, and I'm very excited to see what I can learn from someone in the illustration industry for 2x. That's really cool, man. Yeah. Is it like a video course, or is it like a something like is it videos, or is it something you like attend online? That's really cool though. It's exciting. Use this anywhere? Just gonna keep painting buildings. And then we're gonna draw layers on top of them and continue painting. I didn't actually mean to undo there. I meant to switch to my eraser. But at that point I committed, so I was like, you know what? Let's go. Let's undo that boy. This course will be out 3 days from now. That's really cool though. Do you like, is it like lectures? Do you walk away with something in the end? Or like does it like guide you through like a process? I think that's really cool. I think I might just paint over this and just put it on the layer below a little bit. Make that whole thing easier. We just trash it. Trash it, do it fast. Cool. I'm gonna be going to a conference at the end of the month. I think I'll need to cancel the last stream because I'll be at the conference, but of the month, that is. But it's all about like character design, and it's called Pictoplasma. It's a pretty cool thing that happens every year in Berlin. And some really cool like illustrators that I really respect are going to be there, like Dan Woodger. So I'm very excited for that. Hoping to learn some from those folks. Maybe be able to walk away with something new. Let's maybe use this. It's like dark blue here. This is cool. Right, so let's go in, zoom in to jillion%. So this palette, Affinity, Jesus, what's wrong with Procreate has a cool feature where you can build a color palette from an image, and so this color palette comes from like a night image that I gathered. And so that's why some of the colors are a little weird. But I like how like saturated they are. So it's gonna be a fun kind of puzzled to figure out how they fit together. I think. So, Gloromo, hello. What's good? I am zoomed in here. Color inside the lines, please. I need to fix some of this line work here. It's kind of bleeding over. I don't mind it whenever it's a little bit like splotchy, but when it breaks, like when it goes into like another zone, that's the part I don't like. That's the part that I don't like. Oh, the right layer. Can it be erased? No, it can't. There it is. We good? Oh, I didn't even get close to finishing that. Did I undo that? I think I did. Whoops. Yeah, I am still, like, my arms are toast. Drawing is not easy. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's finish painting these buildings, and then let's do a pass of like light on things and like a little bit of detail, and then we'll reevaluate where everything is, and then maybe add some new stuff. Let's maybe. So I want to use this color, I think, as like the shadow in like this little area here. This like little alleyway behind, or like separating these two buildings. So I'm not going to use that there. Maybe we can use like one of these greens. Yeah, maybe that works. Like, honestly, if we use this bright green, it'll make sense here in a little bit. I'm going to use this bright green, and then we'll use the dark green to kind of like paint around it, because I think I want to like have some lights. I want this to be like an advertising space, and we'll have some lights painted down on it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's just see how it works. If it works. It's kind of a cool color. Search for a place to hang out and you remember this channel. That's awesome. There is a way to fill in, but I'm making life very difficult for me because the brushes that I'm using, you see how they're kind of splotchy? That means that they don't really have any like tight edges, and the way this program works is it works just like you know, like Microsoft Paint, you know, like it's looking for that closed edge to kind of paint to. And can I put this layer behind that bad boy? Okay. Now I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. So it's a poor design choice that I realized too late, and you know, it's kind of just in this like, you know what, let's roll with it kind of mood. So it'll be all right. I don't mind the painting stuff actually. It kind of makes it. It's like relaxing, you know, like soothing. But yeah, it's so nice of you to say that you remembered my channel. Glad you did. I'm kind of doing like something fresh I've not done before. I do doing a lot of nature stuff lately, so like doing like an urban thing, like making like a street kind of. Whoops. Could be kind of fun. done a handful of these like in vector art, but never in a painted style. So we'll see if I can pull it off. Cause here, like I'm thinking like, cause we have like this shady color here. We'll use this in between these buildings. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if this is the right plane to put this on. I think it's alright. Think over here I want to like kind of paint this in. This has got to move up. Yeah. This needs to be tight. Whoops. Whoops. Did not draw that straight. There's like this, you can double tap, that's not a straight line. We'll roll with that. Alright, let's paint these buildings, like the rest of them, and then we'll do something else. It's starting to get its bones together though. You can start to see it. What color is this? Is that the color of the sidewalk or is that color? That's that color. I don't mind it over there. Could be kind of nice. What is this? It's this like kind of brown that we used over here. We're gonna reuse a lot of the colors. Like it's a pretty limited palette, so we haven't used that one. We'll use that one a lot over here, I think. So that's okay. This tan. We're gonna be riding with that one. This, it's kind of fleshy. Excited to use some of these brighter colors. Like we're gonna put like a lot of like neon looking stuff on it. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, let's just use this. This is like the, that's the same color as the sidewalk. That won't do. We can do this one. This works. All right. Just turn that brush down. Turn it down. Have y'all watched any good movies lately? I haven't seen like a new film, like one that's like come out recently in like a long time. Like the Suicide Squad just came out. But like I'm completely out of touch with like other like new movies that have come out. I've been just rewatching like old classics that I've never seen before. Like I recently watched The Godfather. I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I watched The Godfather for the first time relatively recently. It's a great film. It's just one of those like it kind of just swept under my like it always got put on that we'll watch it later list and never actually watched it. So I've crossed that one off. It's a great film. Highly recommend it. But it's wild. Like I thought that movie came out like in the late 80s, early 90s maybe. That movie came out in like the 70s. It's wild to me. No idea. Whoops. Sorry about that. Take you on a ride. My laptop died here. I need to The one I did last Sunday. Yeah, sure. Yeah. This is the last Sunday's piece. I didn't really touch it anymore after we wrapped up. I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, it's a cool one. I still need to figure out how to draw horses. Like it's okay. But I really like the mood of the whole thing. It looks very painterly. It's fun. Nomadland. Ooh, I haven't watched that. What is Nomadland about? Give me the. I can look it up. If you don't want to type it out, I mean. Let's see here. What can we do over here? For these buildings. I think maybe we go with like Big Blue again. We'll move this to the back. We don't have to worry about doing all these lines over here. Hopefully I'll make this go fast. Gotta go fast. Yeah, I haven't been to the cinema for sure. A lot of movies have gone like straight to like Netflix or something. Or like Amazon Prime or whatever. But like there's I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of a cool look. Like this like paint like going over the line drawing stuff. I don't know what that look is, but it looks cool. Clean this up just a tad. Like I guess Dune is something I'm excited for. Like I was trying to think the other day, I was like, what movies am I even excited for? Like I don't necessarily have an answer. Oh well. Twill be okay. It's looking like an IKEA looking building over here. We need to sort that out. Cropter, dude, my man. Thank you for the host. Nomadland is this story of acceptance and how to cope with decisions of the past. I'm hooked. I'll look it up. Do you know who directed it? Cropter, what's good, my man? We're just gonna paint over those lines and we'll move around the layers. Gotten super lazy in my old age. Super lazy. Yellow. What's good, Cropter? What's fresh? Sorry if it's, again, like if it's disorienting when I tilt the canvas, but I gotta figure out like a better solution for like how to do my mic, because I got no room to move my arm. What's this piece? I'll zoom out and show you in just one sec. So this is something I kind of briefly started on this weekend, sketching together, and didn't really turn into anything. And as I was kind of looking at it today, I was like, you know what, this could be a fun piece to like take on stream. So I'm gonna do like this, try to do like a moody kind of night piece. Right now we're just kind of drawing this like street, like the at night, and we're gonna put in some elements that'll like be casting lights and stuff, and then that light will just like spill into everything, and hopefully it'll be kind of cool. But right now we're just doing the base pieces, and we'll see how it comes together. I'm interested to see. We got some really cool, like from this perspective, we can do some fun stuff. Like I was thinking, like if we could, oops. That's so strange. I'm still learning how this works, but you can draw like a circle. I did this a moment ago. You hold it, yeah, you can build. You can make a shape. How did I do that? Yeah, there it is. And then we can fill that in. But that's not like a perfect circle. The thing I did earlier was like, it made it into a perfect circle. Gets it close, but still not quite there. We can do like some fun stuff with like shapes, like give it like a nice, like we can do like a cool moon or something like that. So I think that'll be fun. Bite was taken out of it. You didn't see you streaming. I hope the offline host does anything of it all. It's all good. I still appreciate it. I think it does, like the algorithm likes when people are hosted, so it's a cool way to support somebody. I do appreciate it. Chloe Zhao, Chinese director, but the movie has an amazing storytelling. Dude, I'm gonna check it out. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna keep like keep kind of playing with it, and we'll just keep scratching until it looks like a. Oops, did not want to warp. I wanted to maybe do uniform. So where would this be if this thing was on this corner? It would be a consistent line, so it would be much smaller. I think it would be somewhere around there. Put it there. There we have the light. We can do one more a little bit further down. Monkey Nui. What will you do? You're a newbie here. What will I do? What will I do? Well, I'm gonna draw stuff. I can show you some of the stuff I've done in the past. If you'd like to see some of my other work, that's my Instagram, where you can. It's probably the best like collection of all my work. But what I'm gonna do today on this piece is add like a bunch of like light sources, and we're gonna make it like where the light kind of spills into everything, and I hope I can do it. I hope I can pull it off. I'm gonna continue doing some line work now. We're gonna go back to like this black color and like the inking brush. We're gonna go really small, and we're gonna add some details for some more stuff to fill in, and then we'll add like some light sources and things, and yeah, hopefully that will kind of spill it all together. So, all right, let's start. So I was thinking like this whole thing here is like maybe like a noodle shop or something here on the corner. So I'm thinking like this whole thing is like glass that will like kind of I'm gonna turn on my drawing guide here. I'm thinking this whole thing is like glass, like a glass box, and we'll just kind of draw in some of these bits here. Okay, that just goes behind that so we can know what's there. And I'm just gonna start adding some of these details. We'll see if it works. drawn on the wrong perspective there. Yeah, let's add it on this side too. Whoops. Did not mean to switch to my eraser. This brush is really strange. Because it requires like a lot of scribbles to kind of get your lines in, but I think it looks kind of cool. You're learning drawing animal and perspective, dude. Animals in perspective are rough. I mean, you've seen my horses, like those things. Those things are tricky. Okay, so like we got this like kind of area here. Let's add like a door here. And this door is going to be important because it's going to allow us to like then define like the sizing of things. I think it's something like this. That seems like decent, because then like somebody would be decently big, like we did a person, like they'd be kind of tall. I don't know. The perspective is kind of comical at this point. To deal with perfectionism when creating art. It's a good question. I think for me, like something that helps, or has helped me, is like streaming, where I like kind of just time box it. I just say like, we're gonna draw something in the stream and we'll see where it goes. And I just try to do it in that amount of time. Sometimes it carries over. If I'm really like, this thing has good bones, like it deserves more attention, I'll like do 2 or 3 streams, but it kind of helps like set limits, you know? So I would encourage you to find like, what are some good limits you can set for yourself? Like 3 drawing sessions or whatever you're comfortable with or interested in. And then if you do that, I think it'll eventually get to a point where you'll feel like you're, yeah, not hung up on yourself anymore, you know? So I don't know if that's good advice or useful at all, but it's something that's helped me. So we'll just roll with it. Yeah, I like how this is like starting to kind of look like a comic book style drawing. Really, I think it's starting to look kind of neat stylistically. So I don't know. We're gonna roll with it until it doesn't look good. If you're disconnected from your artwork, will you focus more on creating what you need to do and not what you want to do? Yeah, I get really I get excited by like sometimes when I draw stuff. I get like really into like this idea of like doing a certain thing. Sometimes I can't pull it off or whatever, but just gotta. I think this thing is far enough in the distance. We gotta make our brush smaller. So there's a little less detail. I'm thinking this is like a shop window or something. Maybe there's like an awning here that we can like draw after the fact. You know, maybe something like that. And we're gonna put our infamous gutter system here. And I don't know, it could be fun to like do something a little bit later, like to draw some graffiti or something on some of these buildings, like on the side. I think that could be interesting. Like here I was thinking that there are actually like these like lights kind of shining down. Can't quite get the brick thing working the way I want to, but maybe like this is just an array of things that are kind of hanging up here. And these things could like pump out some light. Oops. I gotta zoom in here. We gotta go in, folks. But like when I do like those isometric cities, like those are really super time consuming. And when those are done, I have a different criteria. I usually just say like whenever it's full. But yeah, I've bailed on so many pieces. Like I have a couple here. I can show you one. It's actually, I would maybe call it like the like the precursor to the piece we're doing today. This is a piece that I started sketching on when I first got the iPad, and I was just kind of playing with. And I mean, it looks cool. We're gonna take some things from it and play with them, but it's kind of it's half baked. Like there's still so much to do in it, and I just kind of bailed. I just kind of got tired of it, a little bit bored, and just said, you know what, it's done. Yeah, the strokes look kind of cool, right? I mean, I'm trying for a different look for the strokes on the one we're doing today, but this one was fun. I did more of like a painterly thing with like the line drawings. But yeah, I just eventually had to say like it's done. Like I can't continue. I mean, some days, I mean, I guess I might open it up and play with it. Yo, I don't know what's up with my follows, but I didn't see that 4 gatherers followed. I'm really sorry about that. If you're still hanging out, thank you for the follow. I don't know why the alert didn't trigger, or I just didn't notice it. So, sorry about that. Back to this old chestnut. On that last piece, you think the colors look good? Thank you. I mean, they don't look bad. I mean, I think it's got some cool stuff to pull from there. It's like lighting array that we're drawing here. I don't know. We'll see how it comes together. It's just kind of like just spotlighting some light. I think it'll be kind of cool. We'll add some things there, and then yeah, let's maybe just bump this just slightly up since these things are in the foreground. Maybe this is like how big a door is over here. So, I don't know, we'll see. Got this thing all crooked. Put like a rug over here. And maybe like some windows. Like maybe this whole thing like has some like cool windows here. We can like even do like a cool like windowsill, you know, like something that comes out there. We're just gonna sketch this together. We'll see how it looks. that stuff fun. I love like looking into buildings and stuff, like when we do drawings. This is really cool. This one. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna get an early night. Peace looking cool. Forward to seeing you on Insta. Yeah, man. Dude, thanks for hanging with me. Have a good night. Take it easy. We'll see if this one turns around. I appreciate you. Have a good one, man. Oh, you started on the visual stuff of the website. That's fun. That's always like the cool part. At least I always like that part. What kind of visuals are you preparing? So I'm thinking this is like maybe... Get back up here. Oops. Back up just a little bit more. I think the door needs to be a little different. So I'm thinking I'll do like a door over here. And then like some other like shops on the ground level. Like some windows and stuff on top, and that'll be like our little area here. So like maybe this is like another shop. People live here, like maybe there's like, maybe we do like a balcony or something. I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. It's very tricky here to get the lines going in the same direction. They're also so unresponsive. That sounds fun. I'd love to see it when you have something like a little bit more like ready to show. I'd love to see it. I don't think I've ever seen any of your like web design stuff. I'm also working on a site right now. I'll post it in the Discord a bit later. Like, not today, but maybe tomorrow. Or this week or so, whenever it's published. But, okay, so we're starting to get like some line art happening here that looks kind of cool. Put like some dividers in the blocks. code it. Yeah. I used to do a lot of that stuff back in the day. I don't do it as much anymore. But every once in a while, you get a project. Alrighty, let's make a new layer and start adding some of these bits. Oops. I need to turn on my drawing assist for this layer, because otherwise I can't do it. Let's put like a neon kind of style sign here. Oops. Kind of how it's latched onto this. I think we're reaching a point at around now when things we can just start like kind of aggressively starting to play with color. I think it's time we go back into. Oops, did not want to paint on that layer. Yeah. I mean, it's like a whole thing in itself. It's time consuming, and I don't get as much joy out of it as I used to. Oh, this blue and this red looks so nice next to each other. They're on the wrong layers. Like this color. It needs to be higher up, but it's okay. Fix it. Just gonna do the color in, and then we'll. Would that work? Nope. It does not. Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of a background in that. Like, I used to do more like software programming, so I have a little bit of a background, so it's a little bit easier. And I used to really enjoy it, but these days I just like creating and like designing a little bit more. So I kind of stopped doing it. And it's one of those things, like once you kind of stop, like you kind of fall off that track a little bit. It gets hard to. It's like whenever you're like training as an athlete and you just kind of stop for a bit. Like you can have the muscle memory and the knowledge, but you're kind of out of shape. So it always takes me a while to get going. Frameworks change, the way people do things changes, so it's always. Never used Webflow. Alright. What do we say we use something like this for at the bottom down here? I think we can add some detail maybe to this. And it'll be cool to like also draw into this like where the light's gonna spill onto everything. One layer. Every time I try drawing without the drawing assist, it looks awful. Giving this some of this detailed bits here. What do we paint on this? Like, what do we draw? What do we say this is? No yet, no. Put this behind this. We'll need to cast some shadows off of this as well. This kind of sounds like Interstellar. The soundtrack. What did I use there? It's like dark green. That one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, dude, things change so quickly. It's wild. It's incredible how fast stuff is kind of sweeping around. Let's make this a window. Put it on the right layer in a sec. Speaking of like pieces that we might need more than one session to complete, I think we might have found that one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this one today. It's a lot. I'm not ending. I'm seeing where this is going, and I'm like, there's probably a little chance I wrap this up today, because there's just a lot going on, and I haven't finished it yet. Music's been hit or miss today in the playlist. I mean, it updates every week, which I like. It's not the same stuff. Yeah, it's today. It's just okay. Could be better. Some good tracks. Yeah, it's a little slow, and I'm also like kind of figuring out as I go, so like I don't have like a really sharp game plan, so it's not like everything is like you just like snap it together. It takes a little time to sort things out and figure it out what I'm doing on any given thing, swapping colors, coloring things in. So these are like some glass boxes. It's like something that's like this like noodle shop over here. We're gonna write like a thing on. Can I get like the brighter version of this over here? I was kind of saving that for like a neon light, so I don't know if I want to do that, but maybe we'll do like this. Wish I had like a hue like in between these. This could work. Use this. We'll mix the hues. Bread. What do we mean by bread? Kind of getting hungry too. Like I had like a pretty big dinner. That was a while ago now. I had to take a nap after volleyball. Man, I was so toast. So dead. Yo. Tassard Losp. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Alright, let's take a look here. We're gonna need to add some stuff to the glass to make it more glassy, but we can do that. I think we can do that. I think I can do that. We're gonna add lots out of there. I mean, I kind of want to draw the inside of the noodle shop. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll just have to see. This is like a whole glass area over here. Let's make a big old brush so we can paint faster. Gotta go fast, y'all. Gotta go fast. Big old brush and smudge it around. Oh, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Aren't they making a new Sonic movie with like Knuckles? Did I read this right? That they're gonna have what's his name? Idris Elba. He'll be. What's that his name? He's gonna be voice acting Knuckles. And that dude's. I mean, he's an incredible voice. That could be fun. I didn't watch the Sonic movie. Heard it was fine. I just remember like when they released like the first version of Sonic and he looked ridiculous, and then they had to redo him basically. I still think that was like a mass test. I guess. Gravity in the Wall said what makes life worth living. Gravity in the wall. Graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall that says, what makes life worth living. I like that. What makes life worth living. Who's approving these decisions? For the Sonic movies? That's me. That's me. That's my department. I am the Sonic department. Gotta figure out what goes on this building. Already done like windows and stuff. Can windows get boring? I don't know. They say the windows are the eyes to the building soul or something like that. I don't know. I do like windows. I like cool windows. So, I don't know. What makes life worth living? Dark. I like it. Alright, so we got some shop windows going on here. You know, now that I'm just kind of looking at here, I don't think I mean, I definitely didn't intend it, but this is starting to look a little bit like the Watchmen color scheme. A little bit, which is kind of cool. Didn't intend for that at all, but I'm liking it. So what if we came over here and I mean, we're just jumping around. But what if we start drawing a little bit on this? What can we put on this sign? We can fit like maybe like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 letters here. What's a 4-letter word we can put here? I'm realizing now this is a bad thing to ask for. Chat, give me a 4-letter word. This can't fail. Just think about that one. We can do it here in a bit. I'm gonna clean some of this line drawings up here. Lies. Ooh, lies. Those are windows. I thought far left was a garage this whole time. Like this thing? Yeah, it's like a glass. This is like a noodle hut. Like a noodle shop. I'm gonna put like noodles on this area over. I need a new layer. Like this thing is gonna have like the word noodles on it. And I might even draw like a little chef dude or whatever cooking some noodles, and we're gonna have like some steam billowing out, and yes, you could go on. I like the word lies. I don't know why I like it. I don't know if I can draw it effectively. Let's see if I can pull it off in perspective. We're gonna draw. We're gonna write in perspective. I think I gotta turn on the drawing assist for this. I don't think I can do it freehand. For the S, I got to. I gotta do the S freehand. I'm gonna have to draw this again as well, I think. Lies! Definitely. It's so prominent though, like in the front. We gotta really, like, people will be like, ooh. I mean, I like it because it's edgy, you know? But, yeah, Audrey, you're onto something. What's the lore? What's the lore? Let's come back to this. I'm gonna put 4 blanks here on this layer. And that means we gotta think about that. Because it's important. And we'll figure that out. So what I'm thinking is, like, maybe... I don't know how to do it, but I was thinking if we could have, like... This is the Inca brush. We're going to come back to that. But I was thinking if we had this airbrushing, I could use this to soft blend. This is how we'll have, like, colors be present around. You see that? We'll have this just, like, spill into everything. That's how colors will be everywhere. I've become so numb. Anyway, let's continue on some of the drawing stuff. Let's at least do noodles. Let's do noodles first, and then after noodles, after we have some noodles, we'll do the rest. I'm gonna make this one red too. We're gonna have lots of, like, red neon lights. It's part of the color scheme. This whole thing. I need to move this layer down. Back behind everything, but that's okay. Man, these colors go so well together. Whee! My doorbell's ringing. Oops, that's way too far. We have some expecting people though. Linkin Park is legend, yeah. I like the numb. I like numb because it could be a bar. It could be a bar called numb. You know, like to numb the pain. It could be a brothel. It could be could just be like an edgy art studio. I think we're onto something, fam. The seedy underside of the city, numb with pain. Starting to look. Are we gonna draw Batman on here? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, let's already start doing some shading here. Put this layer underneath it so it'll be fine. Alright, let's just paint this in. And then let's also just get these boys out. Giving that some lines. So we gotta move, let's see here. We gotta move this guy up a little bit. Up here, I think. No, can't be there. Can't be there. I think it has to be below this street light. Yeah, there we go. We're on the right layers now. Bert. Number paint? Wait, what? Oh, got got it. No, I was reading it backwards. I was like, numb paint. Burnt. It's in the secret text, man. It's all connected, man. You don't know how connected it is, man. I like numb. I'm gonna go with numb. Let's do it. Let's do that thing. I think I can also write it easier. B's might be hard. I'm gonna do the drawing guide, and we're gonna at least do the straight edge parts. Take a slightly bigger brush. Connect that. This is part of the U. Oops. I'll connect all this manually after the fact. M's will be here. So let's go down. And this is the B. B's a little big. I mean, it's just too small, you know. Okay, so now we're just gonna open my drawing guide over here. The B needs to be bigger. Can I... Oops. Numb. That's cool. I like it. We could also do something, I mean, kind of consider making the N backwards to make it look like a Russian character. It's kind of cool. I don't know what that character's called. But that's neat. All right, we got some coloring we gotta do, fam. So let's continue. I gotta color in this like lighting thing. iPad is getting warm. Fits with the mood? Yeah. I think so. We're just gonna color this in. Oops. My wrist was kind of making it go wild. Okay, and then let's use like one of these grays here. Underneath it. The bottom part. I think I gotta put this on a new layer. underneath it. And we can make it backwards in. Make it backwards in. Yeah. Yeah. Try that. Big place. Realize that's the same color as the background, so we're gonna need to probably adjust that a little bit, but it's okay. That's okay. Let's just continue on this like foreground part. Let's focus there. Let's get it the way we want it, and then we'll move over and do the other parts. On this here, God forsaken street. Okay, let's do a little painting action here. It's underneath here. Rachia. It's kind of warm in here. I think the iPad is warm. It's like emitting heat. I think it's warm in the room. I think I'm just like running hot right now. I might need to open a window or something. We have so many layers. So many layers. Like, my god, layers. I like Numb. Numb is cool. That was a good suggestion, yo. Thanks for coming through on that. I dig it. Water drain in the ground. Yeah, I was thinking that. Like in the street, we're gonna have to put some like markings and like maybe like a little bit of like water flowing and stuff. I also wanted to finish like I started on this like gutter system. I didn't really finish it, so we need to put some stuff in there. On this layer over here. Let's reuse this. So I was thinking is like we could maybe even see into this room, you know? Like, you know, if we drew something where like you could see like wall colors and stuff, you know, just part of it. I mean, you can't really see that much, but maybe it's like also like well lit. We can use like this like peach color or something. Maybe the wall goes to like right there. We can put like maybe a cool piece of art on the wall or like a bookshelf. I just always like things like that where you can see into like a world. I think that's always really fun. Yeah, let's give the ceiling a color. What's a good complementary color? Not that one. Same. That's not nice. Something like this. Yeah, that goes. That works. It's kind of a weird ceiling color, but it's not completely unheard of. Yeah, it kind of works. It's cool. Let's put like some art on the wall or something. first, like, kind of do our thing where I need to turn on the drawing. It's can't draw straight lines. It's ridiculous. I think that you can like force it to draw straight lines by the shift key or something. But I don't know. I don't know how to do that. This kind of sounds like some Minecraft music here. We gotta zip and dive and dodge and rotate. I'm sorry for that. It's disorienting. Oops. Okay, cool. Let's... Yeah, I mean, I think, like right now... Okay, let's try this. So... How does this work? Oh, you can do that. Look at that. You can press and hold. I think that's how it works. How do I do it? Yeah. Where? That's so cool. That's really interesting. And I'm just kind of making up some art. Actually, hold on. Don't want to draw that yet. Create a new layer. Hold up. Alright, here we go. Now we're covering gas. Let's go like that. Now, how do I... do this? Like if I just duplicate this, move this down. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Just want to like create some funky art like this. Oops. Yeah, and let's make some of these like slightly bigger. A little distorted. That's kind of cool. Oops. It's not the right one. But is that not that one? Where's that guy? Oh, that's that guy. type 1. It's just like some cool art on the wall. Not do anything too crazy. I think it looks neat. Sorry, I had it like the size of a postage stamp. Amir, what'd you mean by type 1? Like the number 1? Oh shit. I didn't even get it. I'm wiped out. Yeah, num and then 1. I like it. That's actually kind of cool. Do we go back? Ungroup. This is so messy. Oops. I want to draw it more like vertigo, like a like that. It's kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if which one sticks around. That's fun to do. All right. Let's go in the drawing guide. I don't know what it is, but the line is working really well right now. Like it was like glitching out before, but it's like working perfectly. So I don't really know what's happening. So I was thinking one thing we could do is already start like adding some of these like highlights places. Like we'll have like the soft light that will be applied everywhere. Like with the airbrush. We'll also can have like this kind of stuff. Be slightly, because it's right here. Did we just hear the song, or is this it never end? Just have this red spilling out onto all kinds of things. Basically anywhere that there's some light here nearby. Like it. I like this like minty white kind of color. Like, I don't know. Looks cool. Oops. Did not mean to start erasing there. I think that looks neat. Let's move this guy down. Maybe further down. Oops. Colored thoroughly outside the lines. Oh man. I don't know if it makes sense to like just kind of like also make this look. If we just put like a pass on that. We haven't really done this before we mix colors. Everything's been solids. Doesn't quite work the way I want it to. Colors do go really well together. That's for sure. We just coloring things in. We need to put like some signs on the doors and stuff. All that good jazz. this whole thing some flavor. Just making sure this thing has like all this texture that it needs. The foreground's looking close. Got like this door going on here. One thing we could do is like also come over here and like already start and like having some of that light kind of come across there. I was thinking like this is like more of this blue light, the light cast also like onto it, onto everything. This light just kind of get oops. These lines are so finicky. Turn on the light. Got to. So we can even have like this getting some of this light on the side. If we just have it spilling into everything. Looks a little weird. Could be better. But yeah, my idea here is to use the airbrush. Once the thing is pretty done, we'll turn down the opacity a little bit. Oops, that's massive. Yeah. And then we will just like airbrush all these like parts of the ground. Then also just have this light spilling into all these different parts. Like having it come down even. You drew a monk. Want to see it. Good light coming in like that, and then we also have it coming kind of maybe it's just like bigger and maybe slightly softer on this. This is all gonna go behind this. Over there. These are definitely like some final touches, but I just kind of wanted to give like the illustration of like what I want to go for. I might turn these off for now. But we'll have the light like spawn into everything. It should be cool. At least for now, we'll work like that. Cute little cat meditating. That sounds awesome. I love that. The concept. Let's get back to inking. Let's do these windows over here, and then we'll do a little bit on the door and the wall, and I don't know, we'll do that whole mess. We need a layer, let's see here, behind these boys. We need draw a guide on this one. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Just doing like some down and dirty like windowsill kind of things over here. And let's some stuff like that. A little air conditioning unit hanging off the side of that building. I feel like we're gonna need to do like something pretty special in this area around here. Like whether it's like a skyscraper, or like a cool moon or something, but not quite high enough. Noodles. So Zach say, hey, thanks. You probably want to try that hard. I'm pretty green at this. I'm still learning a lot. There's some really talented people out there I think are probably better bang for your buck to follow, but I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I mean it's coming together. I use a lot of tools at once, like the perspective tool I lean on quite heavily. This building looks very like in the corner, it looks really wild. I don't know if I like it yet or not. We're gonna have to play with it. The perspective looks a little wonky, but maybe we'll put like a car or something like in front of it. That could be kind of nice. Do we want? So I'm like thinking over here. Like, do we just like double down and like make the background like just black, like a nighttime black? But that might be cooler because this gray just isn't doing it. I think I like just like having that. What it means I need to do though is some of these bits up here, these I need to double down and like give them highlights and stuff. Doesn't need a lot, I don't think. Just like a little hint of something. I think that probably does it. Let's look at this without the drawing guide on. Let's turn that off. Let's just give it a look. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of detail missing on this, like, this back building. But it's got like a kind of cool comic booky vibe. Like, I'm liking that. Like something that kind of looks like a Watchmen-esque. Yeah, it's cool. We'll put a pass of detail on the windows. I want to put some graffiti. I'm just gonna scribble some notes while I talk. we can just, so we're gonna have like a graffiti area, maybe like over here. I keep turning on. Is there a drawing guide on this? What layer am I even on? Here, this area. Maybe we'll draw some graffiti. Maybe also here. We'll have some graffiti. We'll need to figure out what we do here. That's like a big question mark. I was thinking we also could put like a bigger sign, like a billboard or something over here. This front area is basically done. I want to put something like maybe like some ads or something, like on the things. Want to do like the shop windows, like to have some stuff. I still really like the idea that's like Noodle Hut, like having like stuff actually happening inside of it. Need to pass some detail there. I still am really into this idea of maybe doing like a smokestack or something. That could be cool. But I mean, if this was a gun shop, that would actually be pretty funny. I don't think I will do that, but I mean, I totally didn't intend for the original thing. I still kind of also like this like other piece of art that I made. I think that's a little cooler. I think this thing is kind of neat. I think I'm gonna go back to that. The one's a fun joke, but I just like that art up there a little bit more. But it's kind of a cool grungy little piece. One thing we could do could be kind of neat is like put some light kind of happening like as like a city really far in the distance. You know, if we use the airbrush thing again, use like a really soft blend. Yeah, maybe not that much. Turn down the opacity a little bit. Just to have like a little bit of something happening behind. You see, it's banding a little bit, so we'll need to bring that up a little bit. Just make it pass. That's if we just make it big. That's really big. Yeah, something like that. This kind of makes it feel like there's something happening back there. Gives it like also some like cool texture. Lets this black kind of shine through a little bit more. I'm still, I mean, I don't really know how I want to do it. I want to use this Inca thing. Was I using that different brush? Brush is weird. Oh, I have opacity turned on. That's what's going on. If we kind of shave this off a little bit, make it a little less dirty. Maybe it's like this darker color actually. I mean, the brush is like super messy, so it like still retains some of that blue like around the thing. So I don't know if I really like that. We'll just clear this layer. Maybe we'll use a different brush. What's up, Jojo? What's good? Yo, Raz, thank you for the raid. I don't know what's going on with my alerts tonight. They've been a little funky. Yo, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. Raz, how are things? Quiet Doogie. That alert's working. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, folks. Raz, what are you up to, man? I didn't know you were streaming on Sundays. I thought it was a Friday thing. Pyromaniac. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm working on this piece today. Yeah, I'm kind of working on this like city corner, street corner, like at eye level view, and been just kind of scratching on it for the past few hours. I think it's looking kind of cool. Needs a lot of detail work, a lot of pass with some color, but we're just having fun with like playing with how everything is bleeding into each other. And yeah, I think it's looking cool. It's fun. It's a really fun piece. And haven't really worked on anything quite like this, especially on the iPad in a while. So yeah, it's been pretty exciting. What were we up to on your stream? Hey yo, what up? What's good? Let's turn on the guide again so I can see what's happening. Lil Blue Onk. If that is your real name. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. It's been a lot of new people out today on the stream. It's cool. Oops, my brush is massive. Actually want to turn off drawing assist and turn that on. Yeah, dude. Thanks for sharing your peeps. How was your stream, my man? Raz is one of my oldest supporters. I am his artist son in his Discord. Always makes me laugh. Yeah, I'm just painting this bad boy together here, and working on the line work a little bit. And you were playing Fortnite. Oh, nice. Still haven't played Fortnite. I'm afraid. All the kids know what they're doing now. Couldn't do it, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just giving this whole thing like a pass of paint. We got Club Numb going on over here in the foreground. I'll let chat pick the name for the place. But then we realized it's like really close to my name, so we were playing with like what else could be. This is just a default brush size up. It's just the Inca brush and the inking selection. It just comes with the whole program. So nothing crazy. I'm not crazy about the brush though. If I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite. It's got some wonkiness with how it works. Whenever you draw with it being very small, like it doesn't really like to expand. But nevertheless, it is a cool brush. Like I like the texture of it. Where I'm looking like I have so many layers at this point. It's kind of impossible to like add on to something. So we're just gonna roll with it. No idea where it is, but I want to continue this over here. It's actually the darker color I'm looking for. That one. Nope. Where's that? There it is. Raz, dude, I hope you're good. Did you get any chicken dinners? So what I was originally imagining for this wall is that we would do like some graffiti on it, and then I would also like have some lights that would be like kind of projecting onto it. We gotta go way down. We gotta go down. It's the line I used to color it. No idea where it is. We're in layer hell. There we go. So I was gonna say it's like it's projecting like these lights onto here. Originally I was doing lights with the airbrush, and we might still have to do that. Let's take the airbrush. Let's take a soft brush. Let's turn down the opacity on it. It's too big. I wish I could like kind of angle these brushes. Oh yeah, this is perfect. That's really good. That's what I wanted. So when we put some graffiti on that, like it'll be lit. It looks like. So we'll just draw underneath this, and then it will look cool. Still have to figure out what we're gonna draw, but that's okay. Let's take the ink again. We're just gonna add some details to this whole thing. Going to sleep. Be wrapping up pretty soon anyway. I think this is gonna be a two-parter that I'll probably finish up next week. I'm gonna just add a few more details. I'm gonna call it myself. Dude, thanks for chilling with me. Have a good sleep. Have a good one. I want to see your monk a little bit later in the Discord. I'm gonna check it out. But you have a good one, dude. Sorry. I was trying to wipe something off the screen. Didn't mean to make it go crazy. Alright, man. Dude, thank you for the raid. It's good seeing you. You have a good one, dude. Take it easy. As they say. Hey, thank you. I'm liking the color as well. It's kind of got like a Watchmen-esque kind of look to it. I don't know if you've ever read the Watchmen comics, graphic novels and such. I didn't really intend for it to kind of hit that direction, but it kind of did. Got some other layer problems here, but just gonna ignore those. We'll just pretend they don't exist. We have to put a lot of shadows and stuff on this. But yeah, right now I just want to add like some more of this detail work. Maybe this will be like a big poster on the wall, this glass area. Maybe I'll just put the door like over here, kind of behind it, so we don't have to do all the detail, like the same thing again. It's a lazy trick. Yeah, it's a little bit grungy. It's the lines are dirty. It's kind of what I was going for today. But yeah, normally, I mean, I'll just give you like a quick so like I think like my Instagram is probably the best like example of like the work I do. You can check that out. I've been doing a lot more like digital paintings lately. It's normally like not what I'm doing, but it's what I've been into lately. But yeah, I've been doing like lots of paintings and stuff, and this has been fun. Adding some of this here line work. Maybe this is like one big, like, maybe this is like an apartment building or something, and this is like a glass thing, and we could put like a stairwell or something in there to show like on the other side. That could be kind of cool. Probably work on some of these bottom things here. This is a little wonky. Yeah, I used to do like quite a bit of like vector art. I mean, I really love doing that. It's like one of my favorite like, kind of art styles to work in. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of that lately. It's kind of been something I've just kind of put on the back burner. Just because I've been more interested in kind of doing some like digital painting stuff lately. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, so one thing I was thinking of doing is like drawing the inside of this whole. Oops, I need assistance. I was thinking of drawing the whole inside of this building. That's like the roof of it. Like if it's like a little glass box. I don't know if it's like way too much to illustrate, but could be kind of cool. Have like this like bar thing like right here over. we're gonna commit, we just gotta do it, but yeah, we're just gonna go across over here. Maybe there's like a table over here. Maybe there's 2 tables. Maybe there's just 1 other table. 2 is too many. So I need to do like the opposite side of the place as well. Oops. I think I still need to like sketch out parts of it to like make the scale work, but I think it's kind of cool. Like if that thing had, it was like this little glass box noodle shop. We can put some of those things there. Wow. What's up? What's going on? It's cracking. Welcome in. I'm just doing some line work on this piece I'm working on. It's probably gonna bleed into being two pieces, not 2 pieces, two streams worth of work. Sometimes that's just how it is. Hey, thank you. Yeah, still got a lot to color in, still a lot to draw. Hoping it kind of comes together in a good way. I'm really kind of a novice to like digital painting and stuff. It's not, I'm normally doing like vector art and stuff, but I've recently got this iPad and I've been wanting to like do some, I did some digital paintings last week. I can show you, like this is one I did recently, where I was just kind of learning some tools and stuff. And this is something like I did last week where I was practicing some character drawing and stuff. But I wanted to do something less naturey and something a little bit more like in a city. So, hey, Bluff, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I like these a lot. These are cool. Yeah, trying something different, trying a different set of brushes, different scenery and stuff. So it's cool. It's a fun thing. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah, my thinking is that we'd have like this noodle shop here. Maybe we'd have some people in it. And my original thinking as well was that maybe this whole scene is like kind of rainy, and I don't know, like maybe we eventually end up like having like some like character that's like, because it's such a low angle, like we could have like a person be like standing here like with an umbrella, you know, and it wouldn't look that weird and it would actually look kind of cool. So I think we could do something kind of fun like that to like give it like a nice bit of framing. But we gotta get there first. I wanted to look here if there was any rain, hard rain. How's this? I'm always interested in some of these brushes that we get for free. I'm still learning these. Ooh, hard rain brush. That is hard rain. Let's Gives it a hard, like a rain vibe. Not quite what I'm looking for though, you know? It's interesting. How does the snow thing work? It's a little too big. I think we need to, that's way too small. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. These are really cool. We do so much fun stuff with this. Could have like some night clouds going if we used like some of these darker colors. Actually, maybe that's like something I could use to like get the smoke coming out of this thing. If it looks too realistic though. Those are super cool, right? My vanishing points. Yeah, I can show you my vanishing points. So in the edit drawing, I have one right here on the corner of the piece, and then this one's like way out here. So like, I mean, this is something that I like to play with, is like where your horizon line is, and I really like putting it quite low to the ground, because then you're like looking up and things get kind of exaggerated. It's fun. But like this piece, like this is just like a sketching, like I was just playing around. Like this has a really high horizon line because you're like looking down, and it creates like a kind of fun like perspective. I showed this a bit earlier, but this is like kind of the precursor to this piece. This is one I was sketching on like a couple weeks ago and never really finished, just as I was testing some brushes and stuff. But yeah, it's a fun one too. Thank you. It's kind of you to say. Yeah, some of these brushes are really cool. Like there's so many neat things you can do. Yeah, I think probably with this cloud thing, there probably is something really interesting we can pull off. Like if we made this kind of big enough. Oh, that's way too big. To kind of make like some night clouds and stuff. I don't know. It's neat. It kind of keeps it dirty, but also still kind of interesting. And we could totally do smoke with that if we wanted to. But maybe we should keep it white. It's too big. That's kind of cool. Let's turn off the assist and see if kind of like that. And if we turn down the opacity even more, and like have it kind of go up a little bit, just kind of passes out. Yeah, it's kind of a fun vibe. Yeah, in Procreate, perspective really, the perspective tool is incredibly powerful. You can do so much cool stuff with it. Yeah, perspective is a fun thing to draw in though. I quite enjoy it. All right, let's get back to the inking brush. Let's get the Inca back out here. I want this to be quite small. So what I was just doing over here is like I'm kind of imagining this like this little hut is like this noodle shop, like a little like ramen bar looking thing. And maybe we just like color in some of this so we can kind of see the differences between things, and then maybe it looks like a little bit of something. And I think after we scratch on this this little place for a little bit, we'll call it. For the night, I've got work tomorrow, you know, so maybe try to find a way to do it so that can shade those slightly darker, since maybe it's not as well lit in there, in that corner. If you have the Apple Pencil, One thing I just learned recently is you can double tap on the side and it will rotate between your brush and your eraser, which is kind of cool. It's pretty neat. Slightly bigger. I think I want this ramen bar, this thing over here, to stretch across to like here. I'm just gonna do that now and I'll do the line work later. We'll set up some stools. Maybe have some people standing around there. It's cool. Nate Potatoes, my man. Dude, what's going on? Just drawing on the iPad here, putting together this little noodles. Oodles of noodles. Thanks, dude. It's a fun one. It's I don't know how, I mean, there's a lot of detail left in this boy, but, yeah, it's fun one. How you doing, man? Nighthawks by Hopper. The color scheme started to give me like some Watchmen vibes. Relaxing on a rainy Sunday. Nice. I'm destroyed. I played beach volleyball today and I'm toast. I am completely destroyed. But yeah, I think I'm winding down for the night. It's getting late here. It's about 1 a.m. So I got work tomorrow. So I think we're gonna call it there. But folks, this was really fun. This is probably, I guess, a 2-part series. I guess I'll wrap this up next week. Next stream, we'll do the last parts, clean it up, make it nice and complete. Do some more of the colorizing and the detail, and then we'll have like a thing. Yeah, I stream just once a week, every Sunday. I start around, I don't know where you are in the world, but around 10 p.m. Central European time. So it's like 4 p.m. Eastern time if you're in the US. But every Sunday, it's my thing. Feel free to join the Discord group if you want to chill with us throughout the week. Normally we're just nerding out about video games and I don't know, movies and stuff. We're sharing memes, but it's fun. But fam, I appreciate all of you hanging with me and give me tips and tricks and guidance. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back next week. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. And yeah, till next time. Peace.